Live on the Streamlabs side of things. Nice yellow bar, not green, but I don't think it's ever been green for me. And are we good on this end? Oh yeah, we're good. Wait. Okay, I didn't hear the game audio at first, but I can hear it. So, hello, people of the internet. This is just a little bit too high up there. It is I, Solar Dragon, here with more Fate Grand Order. Let me just make sure this is nice and in the proper place. I've always got to manually adjust this thing too, just because I tried to do it all to full screen one time, and that did not work in the slightest. But, Fate Grand Order today. First things first is the news, because Guda Guda 3 is Guda Guda gone. So, news-wise, there is an important game engine update coming soon. So make sure you set your data transfers just so they're ready. If you're iOS, you need 10.0 or higher for the operating system. 4.1 for Android. And yeah. Nothing else much, just make sure that you have your data transfer code set and ready just in case. I already have mine. Next is the thing we're here for today. The Part 6 of the Interlude campaign has been released. Interlude AP costs will be halved for the limited time. The limited time being a week. Eligible quests, all Interludes, actually. My mistake. All Interludes have half AP. That's actually pretty decent. Mordred, who I wish I had the Saber version of, but I got Rider Mode, so you know, that's something. Jeanne d'Arc. Need the 4th Singularity Stage for the Ascension Bond 5 and Interlude 2 cleared. We can, in fact, take this one on. It's one of the ones we'll be doing today. Abigail Williams. Bond 5, Stage 1 Ascension. Reward is 1 quartz. They fixed on June 16th the fact that it showed the name of the person. Okay, sorry, okay, no, that is the band for, the caster of Midrash's thing. Because it had the name there, which gets funnier because Caster of Okeanos, it had her name in the little box down there, and you know, who knows who these people really are, but they modified the image to take that out. Assassin of the Nightless City, Passion Lip. Final Singularity needs to be done, Ascension 2, Bond 4. It is a skill rank up for Lip. Not sure what the skill is, but I look forward to it. And the Rider Resistance, clear Pseudo Singularity 2, Ascension 2, Bond 3, a strengthening for his Noble Phantasm. And then the final bit of news is the Chaldea Broadcasting Station US Branch Volume 8. So on June 22nd, starting at 1800 Pacific Standard Time, so that would be 6 o'clock Pacific Time, I believe that's like 3 o'clock my time. I actually need to check the 22nd. The 22nd, I believe, is a Monday. Okay, and that's not the day I thought it was. I thought it was Tuesday. But Monday the 22nd, so this coming Monday at roughly 6 their time, so 9-ish actually my time. 9 or 10, somewhere around there. The broadcasting station will be live and announcing the Lostbelt 2, the Eternal Ice Fire Sentry, Gator Demerong, the Goodfellow of Everlasting Flame SP. The second Lostbelt will be announced then. I'm kind of hoping that they don't pull what they did last time and drop the new Lostbelt the very next day, because I could probably get a Wednesday off. I can definitely get a Friday off. Getting a Tuesday off is not likely to happen. But I might do a stream where I'm covering this as well. I'm not sure just yet. I haven't decided. So you can watch it. It is a YouTube premiere. Guests will be Kano Yoshiki from Delightworks and Albert from Aniplex. Scheduled content: Fate Grand Order X Himuro no Techi, the 7 strongest great arcs, new info about the game, and more. Fate Grand Order X Himuro Tenchi is going to be available during the YouTube premiere only. Story revolves around a trio of girls from Homurahara Academy. Has nothing to do with the restoration of humanity. It is a collaboration. Okay. It's a collaboration thing. I mean, that's an adorable mash there, but I'm not really sure about this. I don't really know anything about it. Social media campaign is being held. 20,000 reaction shares and Twitter retweets will get 3 extra quartz. It looks like it's already been reached. Yay! And commemorative Ooh, this is something new. Commemorative craft essence for all masters who have cleared Singularity F. So, the very first thing. And it is this one, so we'll get the nice little different style Mashu. It's just the standard 50 extra Mystic Code experience. And that is it for the news. Guda Guda 3 has been completed. I did, and I will just showcase it here, managed to clear the shop out, got all the missions done. So we'll see Okitan again in the event next year, where it's a lot easier. I'm going to lower this down just a little bit. Angle it down, please. But, yeah. I've been just farming QP in the meantime. Before we actually begin, though, we clear this, and we will do our commemorative, sometimes commemorative, start of stream free 10 spin. Also, is there any actual gachas going on? There isn't. So this is one of the very rare instances where it's only the story banner that is currently active. It's very odd to just see the 2 banners, I'm not gonna lie. Very odd indeed. So we'll do the free 10 spin, get that out of the way. Who knows, maybe NP2 Angry Mango will come home, but that's very doubtful. Okay. With that out of the way, I guess the only thing left to do is to start these new interludes. So, we have, of the new ones, Jeanne, Lip, and Abby. They're all half AP, so it doesn't really matter who. Let's start with the quickest, so that looks to be Jeanne, and then move our way down to the longer ones. So Jeanne is first. My God is With Me, Part 3. Oh, so this is just... So Jeanne's is a continuation. If memory serves, it has something to do with Mephistopheles, or at least somebody that looks like Mephistopheles, I can't remember. And it's like pushing Jeanne through a singularity or something where she never became famous and never helped France win in their revolution, I want to say, or whatever it is. I can't remember the exact details, but Jeanne never became Jeanne d'Arc in this world. Or she might have, but she wasn't just famous. I don't remember the exacts, but we'll start with this. It is a caster node. There's Mephistopheles. We will bring him along because he is a support servant. And let's go with the standard party. We will, of course, bring Jeanne along, since this is her story. Oh, Jeanne. Jeanne. There you are, Jeanne. Yep, that's good. That. Swap that. We did complete the Fragment of 2004, and we've been working on the Chaldea Uniform Arctic. Hey, Red Velvet, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hobby things, hobby things. We will throw upon Weva the... Where is it? I do have to get rid of some of the CEs. I'm a little bit overstuffed with that. I passed by it. Fragment of 2040, that's the one. There it is. 30. I was close, okay? Fragment of 2030, 2040. It's 10 years difference. And then, where is the Meme Master Memelins CE? Meme Master. Oh, Meme Master. There it is. Your turnip prices suck. I actually haven't jumped on yet today, so I am unsure how my turnip prices are. I do have to make a profit, though. Like I said, I bought 1,200 of those dang things. But this should be fine. Let's go. Let's go. Boop, 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 boop. 65 bells? Ooh, that's rough. Yesterday it was 80 for me, I think. I don't feel pain from being burnt. I don't feel grief from being cursed. The only thing I feel is immense, overwhelming heartbreak. It's not my body that's being consumed, but my soul. Since I don't seek salvation or ascension, the stake doesn't fill me with despair. Instead, I find myself entranced by the flames, the beautiful, magnificent flames. Even as they reduce my flesh to ash, I can feel the holy flames purifying my soul. Thus began Jeanne d'Arc the Servant, the young girl's final moments, now little more than hazy memories. Did I see your achievement? Not off the top of my head, I don't recall it, so you might need to refresh my memory. Wake up, wake up, wake up, 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 up. Mephistopheles. Wake up, will you start to hear my shrillest laugh and surround sound? Are you gonna curse me? Yes, I was right. There you are, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. It's me, Mephistopheles. What an unexpected but delightful surprise to find you here. May I ask what brings you out this way, master? Bonten Caskill. Nice. Yeah, can I go back to sleep? I don't know where my bed is, but no, we are long since past that. Yes, long since past. Sadly, our present situation is slightly less than ideal for sleepyheads. Why is that, your pleading eyes ask? The answer is simple. Because the way things are going, the world will soon be destroyed. Wakey, wakey, eggs and mistakey. Nice. The world will soon be destroyed, huh? Well, that's just another Wednesday in Chaldea, really. I mean, honestly, at this point, the world is about to be destroyed. That just sounds like the standard Wednesday routine, almost. And you know, Chaldea being what it is, that would be somewhat hilarious if just, like, every, like, one specific day of the week, there's always something world-ending that we have to take care of. That would be hilarious. And very likely to happen. Alright, let's go over this world. As I'm sure you've already guessed, this is a non-dream dream. You know that old saw. There's no getting in touch with Chaldea here. We might as well be cut off from the entire timeline. The only place this world connects to is itself. I believe it belongs to Jeanne d'Arc. And your task here is to destroy it. Yeah, what about you, dude? Oh, hush. Well, you know I have my own reasons for being here. Now, on that note, let's be on our way. The final battlefield awaits. Oh, I do beg your pardon. Final battle, no, even I must admit, showing up dressed like the devil would be in poor taste. So without further ado... What do you think? Now I look just like any other soldier. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly thought that he was going to, because I know that there's... I don't think it's out yet, but there's a series of craft essences that's like servants in formal wear. I mean, I know there's quite a few of those. But there's one with Mephistopheles all nice and cleaned up looking. For some reason, I felt like he was going to do that. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty handy. Well, of course, it might be easier just to cast a perception inhibitor spell and be done with it. But this way is more fun. Now then, you there, soldier. It sounds like the whole town is buzz. Pray tell, what might be going on? Oh, they're about to hold an execution. An execution, you say? Aye, aye, they say Jeanne d'Arc finally confessed to her heresy. Interesting. Very interesting. My, whatever are we going to do now? Historically, this is where she's meant to be burned at the stake. Even if, hypothetically speaking, we were to reshift in and save her at the last second, the end result would almost certainly be the same. Whether Jeanne is burned at the stake or ends up dying of old age, her role in history has come to an end, and I doubt it would have any other effect. If she succeeded at avoiding the stake and tried to stand on history's stage once more, I imagine there would be secret efforts made to, well, you know. Yeah, probably, you know. Indeed, I imagine Charles VII or perhaps someone else would betray her, and she would meet a bloody end nevertheless.
Anyway, none of that matters in this world. There may be nothing stopping us from leaving her to her fate, but there's nothing stopping us from saving her either. It's Jeanne d'Arc, it's the witch. Poor thing, I don't see why they have to execute her. Hey, they say she's a witch. Forget the cross, give her a good stoning. Is God going to punish all of us for this, or just the priests carrying it out? Indeed she is, or isn't, rather. That's neither Jeanne the rogue servant or actual Jeanne from history. That's Jeanne d'Arc the ruler. Which perhaps means that if she's burned at the stake now, she might just cease to be your servant.
Interesting. Order, we will now carry out the sentence of execution on Jeanne d'Arc. This girl claimed she was a saint. She claimed that she heard the voice of God. She defied the church. She had no compunctions about engaging in the worst kind of heresy. She is beyond redemption.
My oh my, this is true for all sorts of witch trials, of course. But I do enjoy their gloomy atmosphere. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't you think I'm not normal or something?
Yeah, you are, Mephi. Hey, Phoenix, welcome, welcome. Happy things, happy things. Clearly something if you are saying my name so loud and long.
Oh, you know me so well. No wonder you've been able to keep me on as a servant.
Do you have anything to say for yourself, Jeanne d'Arc? It would appear you do not. Very well, light the fire.
So what are you going to do now, Master?
You coming, Mephi?
Oh, so you're going to save her as a foregone conclusion, and the only question is whether I'll be joining you. Of course I will, but first another change of clothes. Ta-ta, let's do this thing.
You there, who are you? Soldier, stop them. Your BB noodle stop. I'm sorry, your BB noodle stopper. Or Stoper. This, good lord, this is quite the collection. Hot damn. Wow. This is a very, very impressive collection you got here, Phoenix. Talamo. Mashu on a keychain. Damn. This is quite the impressive collection, man. Quite the impressive collection. I like that Abby because it has all the little tentacles. Top shelf. However, I'm sorry from block for now, but plan to make a Hawaiian cheer for her. Top shelf on the left. Top shelf on the left. Ah, there she is. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I get you. I see her now. I kind of glossed over her because I'm still not used to summer BB's looks. But that is quite the collection. You're still waiting for your Uresh bean? Who knows, Velvet? Who knows? Eventually it might be released. Or eventually you might find yourself with one. I still have to assemble my Mashu. I should probably do that, you know?
And switch.
Ouch, that's hot! What the hell was that? That man, don't tell me he's the devil! Settle down, soldiers, kill that jester.
Nobody's killing me.
You... never mind, that's just like the cursed fire. So what if the devil has come to save the witch? Kill them both and be done with it. Please stop. This don't. Yeah, I can't let you burn. I mean, this is wrong. I'm supposed to. No. You're not supposed to do anything except for... Master, You wished for it, didn't you, Jeanne? Huh? Oh. A twist. You said it. We heard you. You all did hear that, didn't you, everyone? He said it plain as day, didn't he? Sol said he was going to save Jeanne d'Arc. What's more, she herself asked to be saved. This prosecutor knows my name. I mean, I know I'm famous in some parts. Let's not talk about where I'm going to put Alter's 1/8 scale melt when that arrives next year. 1/8 scale of melt. That's gonna be huge. Huge. But I want it. I want it so. That's right, Jeanne d'Arc has wished to be saved. Now, Jeanne, darkness has woke with you. That's enough of the gesture act. It's time to show you who I really am. What the? You're...
My, oh my, oh my, what can this humble prosecutor Mephistopheles do for you?
$330 USD in pre-order, and she's the size to show it. Damn, that's expensive. But probably very much worth it, you know?
What the? Another of me? You know I could swear something like this happened before.
This must be the next part of that dream. And that must mean you're here. You doubted you? Well, I guess it's getting kinda obvious at this point. Hey, it's Yalter Ruler. A version of me dressed in black, but I thought you disappeared after the Holy Grail was collected. I did. Since I was the Holy Grail, it was fated to disappear once it was collected. But it turns out that the Holy Grail was nothing more than my source of magical energy. I exist because that's what Giles wished for. Even after the Grail was recovered and that time period repaired, his wish remained. Nor did the wish ever disappear, in which case, why wouldn't I still exist? That said, I'd almost lost all my power. If I'd been left my own devices, I would have disappeared. But then you stopped me, Jeanne. You acknowledged my existence without even realizing the truth. You discovered your own dark side, one that was never meant to exist in the first place. But that's right, you didn't accept me. You said I couldn't possibly exist. And you were right, but I still had something to say about it. I exist. Whatever the circumstances of my creation, I was still created. But even though I could advocate for my own existence, there was only so much I could do. Namely, create a small world, summon Mephistopheles, and poke whatever darkness you had inside. You know, I kind of wish that Yalter had this look as a costume, you know? Because, I mean, yes, it's not as distinct, but it still looks pretty unique, you know? There's going to be a scale statue of Melt in Leviathan Parka, but all that's known on sale is that it was announced. A 2-scale statue of Lambda wearing the Leviathan Parka. That sounds amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Sure, my last 2 attempts might have ended in failure, but this was immutable. This was the place where Jeanne d'Arc's dreams came to an end. Even Jeanne herself had given up and decided to offer herself to the Lord, introducing a third party changes things considerably. Especially one who wishes for nothing more than to save her, and is willing to act on that wish. So it's all because of me. Now you get it? That's right, I'm talking about you, Soul. You've gone and proven that Jeanne d'Arc did have a secret desire to escape her fate. In her very last moments, she saw hope in you. And so she wanted to be saved. She wished for it desperately. But she thought that wish was wrong. It was evidence of her own dark side. Once she decided to abandon what was right and claimed her own life, that was the moment I took root inside her.
My, oh my, you don't say, is that true, other me? Yes, quite true. It's rather difficult to tell us apart, isn't it? Let me give myself another name. I'll be Mephistopheles with enemy after my name. Jeanne d'Arc's other half summoned me here.
Of course, just about everyone wants to stay alive, and there's really nothing wrong with that. But for her and me, that wasn't true. Right, Jeanne? Uh-oh. You okay there, Jeanne? Yes, but it looks like I really did end up acknowledging her. But we can talk later. Right now we need to stall her. This is it, Mephistopheles. The final showdown.
Indeed, indeed, everyone. I would just like you to know that I'm truly sorry about this release. My, oh my, whatever shall we do now, Master? I really must say that I think retreat remains an entirely viable option.
Good point. I am still in your debt. If you want to wake up now, that's fine with me. Do that and I'll let you go. I'll just be like you never had a ruler at all. I'll take care of everything. But if you're planning on defeating me, not that you could, well, at that point, you saving my life won't matter. You'll get no mercy from me.
I'd get out of here if I were you. Go on, other me, persuade them. Good point, alright. Here's my attempt at persuasion. Master, I'd get out of here if I were you. That shock alone has already transferred over half of Jeanne's power to her altar. Even if I joined you two, we'd all be hopelessly outmatched. Hey, you remember what your obligations are as a master destined to save humanity, don't you?
Yeah, I remember.
Then what's your answer?
I'm gonna fight and I'm gonna win, because that's how I do things.
I knew it. Oh my, what happened to other me? That wasn't very persuasive at all. Of course not. If you think this is enough to stop him, you don't know Chaldea's master at all. Ooh, that was awesome. I just wanted to say that naturally.
Whatever you say, man.
Master, are you sure about this? I'm at less than half my full power right now. We may both be rulers, but she has the upper hand. I'd bet the two Mephistopheles are even in the edge too. There's no way you can win. Even knowing all that, are you sure you still want to fight?
Yeah, we've seen worse. So much worse.
That way of thinking isn't going to get you very far. Then again, that might be why I was summoned in the first place. Even if I am just a ghost who only happened to exist at one point, I think I can still help you.
So we're going to fight after all, are we? What a shame. Indeed, I'm a pacifist, I'll have you know. But I guess that's okay. After all, I'm Mephistopheles. I make fun of saints and demons alike. You know it. Okay, ghostly boys and girls, I hope you like playing with fire, because the Dragon Witch is about to roast you alive.
Everything else aside, having two of them around is extremely confusing.
Agreed. Very much so. And, yeah, that's... I mean, $270 is still a pretty decent price, but I suppose a $60 difference does make quite the difference, you know?
Clouds of pain. Well, at least I can fight Jester with a Jester. Now what are we going to do about that scattered memories of yours? Specifically this crew of ordinary decent folk whipped to a mob frenzy. Look at the anger on their face, just like monsters. Now I think I'll go ahead and turn them into real monsters. Well, Jeanne d'Arc, think you can defeat me now? I don't know if I can defeat you. My
Penance?
is telling me I have to try. Let's go, Master.
Let's go. Yeah, that is... I went up the link you put. That is a very, very nice replica there. Very, very nice. I can't zoom in on all the images, sadly. Hey, Fun! What be up? What be up? How you be? How you be? Ow. Just knocked my desk. Battle! Ifritas! I was expecting something. I didn't expect to freeze. Going alright so far, just a little bit bored. That's completely and totally understandable. Alright, Velvet, hope to see you back later. But boredom is something I know very, very well. Heck, I have it kind of bad, because if I get too bored, I get incredibly tired. Just pardon that, yawn, because I don't really get enough sleep every night, I feel, so if I just sit around and I'm just bored, I'll just find myself sort of dozing off, and I'll look to my side, lay down, close my eyes and say, I'm just gonna lay down here and react, get on my phone, browse stuff on my phone as my eyes get heavier and heavier. And then wake up. Stall DPS. I honestly didn't really consider that I brought a stall squad to this. To be completely honest, I just brought my standard squad, and then since it's Jeanne's interlude, I figured, you know, why not bring Jeanne to her own party? I completely forgot that this is the standard stall team. Good lord. I truly hope there is no break bars later on, because otherwise it's going to be a very long fight. This is what I brought. These unintentional stalls are the best. Ooh, I like this. I like the waltz. Buster Blast! Jeanne, yes. 24,000 critical hits. But I am excited for next week. So very excited, because we are probably going to be getting the second Lostbelt. I am just praying beyond all prayers that it's gonna be dropping on next Wednesday and not next Tuesday. Because I said at the very beginning of stream, I can definitely get a Wednesday off of work. Excuse me. Getting a Tuesday off of work, though, that would be much more difficult, you know? Much, much more difficult. I could probably still do it, it would just be very awkward, you know? But yeah, I do plan on doing the Lostbelt all as much as I can, as fast as I can. I wonder how long this next Lostbelt's gonna be. Also, it just occurred to me, I don't have an AoE Noble Phantasm for this. Damn it. Jeanne gets the heal thing. And yours is the crit. So we'll go a boop, boop, boop. Just remember, Napoleon and the Valkyries are non-story, non-limited. Okay, I did hear about that with the Valkyries. I did not know that about Napoleon. I mean, to be fair, with how much I had to spend to get Surfer Mordred, I sadly don't think I'm going to be able to do any rolling for the Lostbelt, even though I did want to roll for both Sigurd and Brynn. But I sadly just don't have enough quartz to justify it, especially if I'm going to be going for Scotty and Summer 3. So sadly, it seems that Brynn is going to have to come to me in that future GSSR where it's where it is the limited servants only, while Sigurd will just, you know, I don't know which Sigurd. But yeah, it's gonna be fun times, you know. I'm gonna try. If the Lostbelt does release on Tuesday, I probably won't be able to. But I know the Valk goes well with Scotty. I honestly don't need anybody else for Scotty. I've got enough quick servants anyways. But I've been debating if the Lostbelt does release on a Wednesday, I might try and do an on-release time stream. You know, that middle of the frickin' evening when everybody else will be doing it as well. But I haven't decided on that just yet. I have not decided on that just yet. But yeah, Scotty is definitely going to be coming home for me, I hope. You have the Valkyries on JP. I mean, the Valkyries do seem like an interesting servant. Different art, or a different Valkyrie for each ascension, and then the final ascension has like all 3 Valkyries on it, I want to say. Haven't bothered to invest in them, as I have Parvati there as well. Yeah, I had quick-based Lancers. Actually, no, I do have Parvati. I have Parvati, or Parvati, however you want to pronounce that name. Let's see, for each class. For Sabers, I have Okita. For Archers, Atalanta. Atalanta's pretty much the only one, because I don't have any 5-star Archers. Although I am going for Gil, but that's kind of beside the point. Lancer, I have Parvati, who I don't have level up, and Enkidu. Technically. I don't... There is no quick-based casters, now that I'm thinking aloud. Outside of Scotty, I don't think there's a single caster that's quick-based. Rider, I have Rider Toki, I have Malter. Those are the 2 big ones. Assassin, I have Skaha. And Jack. Those are the only 2 assassins, I think. I have XA. Oh, I have X now. I forgot about her.
Lord forgives all sins and wickedness. He rescues the lives that call forth from the grave and grieves for them, and and takes mercy upon them.
In fact, I'm gonna actually look here. So what is it that I know is actually here? It is.
My, how impressive. It looks like ghosts just aren't enough to put up a decent fight anymore. In that case, how about this? Come up, anonymous servants.
So type quick.
Shadow servants.
With them, there's just a few shadows that happen to be hanging around. They're not even self-aware, trust me, we have nothing to worry about.
That's short. So, for all the quick sabers, I have Caesar, who is unleveled. I don't have Saber Diarmund. I have Saber Fran. I have Okita. And I don't know who that other one is. There's actually very few sabers. There's only one quick AoE saber. Wow. That's a little shocking, I'm not gonna lie. Only one. And it's Lakshimba. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Lakshimabi? I know that she's like the Jeanne d'Arc of India, I want to say is her nickname. Archers. Tristan. Calamity Jade. Altera. Or Attila the Santa. I do have her. Nightingale. I have Adelante. I have Billy. Ooh, Sai. I will be going for Sai. I know that much. So as far as AoEs go, there's only Sai, Adelante, and Nightingale for quick AoE archers. Also, this servant is taking quite some time to kill. I should probably just use Waver and Merlin here. Lancers. I have Ana. I have Protopu. I have Pravati, Diarmund. Yeah. You know, actually, is there less quick... Okay, outside of riders, there's like very little quick class servants. It's kind of shocking, I'm not gonna lie. Caster. Yeah, there's not a single caster with a quick NP. That's just a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. Not a single quick NP caster. Saber. A saber. Oh, this is Dion. I should probably do this. And let's start making things quicker here. This battle is actually taking its time. Kama. I do plan on going for Kama as far as success. Let's go. I have X. I have Jack. I have Hawk. I do plan on going for Swimsuit Okita. Baza. 3 Arts Berserkers. That's kind of shocking. Boop, boop, boop. Plenty of Berserker for quicks. I only have Saber or Lancelot and A and Cat though. So I have half of them. Not a single quick ruler. So we oh, they start filling in the missing quick servants. Yeah, that definitely seems to be the case. So we're likely going to be getting a quick ruler before too long, you know? Because there's not one. All the rulers are Buster. That have damage MPs, actually. We have 2 quick Avengers. We have Moon Cancer. We need a quick Moon Cancer, you know? They gotta fill in that gap that's missing. Alter Ego, there's only one, and there only needs to be one quick Alter Ego, because she is the best Alter Ego. And one quick foreigner, that be Voyager. I do plan on getting Voyager eventually. Yeah. Because he's a foreigner. Actually, I want to know. So, NP1, Melt is the best. Yeah, Mel is just the best alter ego, hands down. That is so nice to see. You know, I was a little bit curious, I'll admit. Let's see. Yeah. Melt is the best. Has the most damage. Okitan is the best AoE. That's good to know. Nightingale and Alchemist Extended. Oh yeah. I see what you mean, I see what you mean. I most certainly see what you mean. Poor Lip, though. Poor Lip is the weakest of the alter egos. That's actually kind of sad. Now that I see it. Poor Lippy. Lip needs more buffs. Am I right or am I right? Buff Lip. In fact, I'm just curious. I'll find out eventually today, but I want to know what is Lip getting as far as strengthening today? Because I didn't actually look into this at all. I know I'm that great a person that I can check what one of the personas is getting. It looks like Masochistic Constitution is going up to A+, and it is... If own HP is less than 50, increase attack based on remaining HP for 2 turns. So at 1 health, it is a maximum of a 50% attack boost. That's not bad at all. Or it could be her Noble Phantasm, but that looks like it upgrades after Strengthening Quest, and I don't know when that comes out. We got this. Go, Jeanne, go. Noble Phantasm gets 100% boost. And it looks like to overall damage and maybe just a buff to damage in general, perhaps. Okay. Good to know, good to know, good to know. 3 Void Dust. I'm looking forward to the Summer Servant reveals too, because that's going to be coming out shortly. Because JP has the Vegas rerun going on right now. So, I mean, they're going to have Anniversary. Thank you to Damage Dealer Stena with Waver and Merlin. And it wasn't too bad. That sounds pretty cool. I mean, I think Stena, Waver, Merlin is probably the go-to option for Camelot these days, you know? Yeah, let's just keep with this squad here, I think. Is it optimal? Not in the slightest, but let's just keep going with it. Only stalls well if you're pinned against male enemies. Yeah, so Camelot, pretty much. Got you.
My oh my, so you did. Well, Master, what's the plan now?
Don't tell me a word, I might lose. You know they call me the Dragon Witch. I wield disastrous weapon. I was made to sow despair wherever I so much as breathe. Oh no, don't tell me.
Hey, a Drago!
Oh, that's amazing. I haven't thought my eyes almost pop out of their sockets like that in a long time.
Fafnir. That's right, Fafnir, my adorable personal dragon. And this time he's going to rid me of a righteous holy maiden once for all.
Okay, so this confirms Jeanne and Jalter would fight over Sieg. This confirms it. Jeanne and Jalter would fight over Sieg if Jalter didn't have us. Good to know. Good to know.
And so I'm not going to lose. It doesn't matter who you call to come fight on your behalf. We'll beat them all. But because of God's blessing, in part, the Lord is always by my side, always helping, even if only a little. The other part is, of course, thanks to my friends and my master. They console me when I'm powerless to do something, and pick me up when I'm in some defeat. That's all the salvation I need. I may not have been saved in history, but I know their desire to help me is genuine. I see you're as much of a teacher's pet as always. God, you pissed me off. Fine, let's settle this once and for all. We'll see who wins, me and my dragon, or you and your master. Let's have a nice, pleasant duel to the death, Jeanne d'Arc. Here's what I had in mind. Come at me, Fafnir, Mephistopheles. Come at me, my other self who fell from grace. Yours who I once so vehemently rejected.
Wonderful, this will truly be the final showdown. At last, a long-winding journey shall come to an end.
Back 'em both. Back Jeanne and Jeanne Alter. I honestly kind of prefer Jalter, to be completely and totally honest. And it's totally not because I've got her at 10 level 90. Although she is probably going to be grailed next. I got the 7 grails I need for Lancer Melt, so another 5 and Jalter gets to start coming alive. Oh, it's Mephi in the first wave. Well, this could be awkward. Let's kill Mephi first, I think, would probably be the wise choice. Pardon me on again. Like I said, I don't tend to get a lot of sleep at night. Which isn't saying much, because I know a lot of people probably get less sleep than even myself. But... well, there is no buts. Come on, Jeanne, do it! There we go. Let's go, Jeanne. And these berserkers need to die. Okay, this is fine. Crit, crit, crit. Yes! Oh wait, that wasn't even a crit, and it still nearly killed it. There we go. Nice and easy, simple and clean. 22k Jeanne. Ah yes, the biggest of Jeannes. Still not the strongest servant that there can be, however. That lovely, lovely honor belongs to none other than King Brotia. King Brotia. That's happens when the wizard injects drugs on the saint. I mean, you know, we all know what hero creation really does. I'm pretty sure we all are well aware what hero creation's true purpose is, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, Weva, you need to get your NP here. Yes, King Brotia. King Protea's brother. Unlike King Protea, who has all the mother goddesses stuffed in her Saint Spirit origin, King Brotia has all the father gods in his spirit origin. So, Zeus... oh, this is already going to be a very bad kind of servant. Ooh. I'm already fearing for Chaldea. Just the fact that it has Zeus alone makes it a terrifying servant. But who else? Well, actually, what goddesses is King Protea made up of? Let's find that out before I go jumping to conclusions. King Protea. I also kind of wonder where her name comes from, you know? Alter ego of Craving. I know she has Tiamat, but I don't know off the very tip-top of my noodle who else she has stuffed inside of her. Which is a little weird to say, I'm not gonna lie, but... and focus on Jalter. Pretty good. Craving. Master. I can't find it readily. Oh, that won't do at all. No playing Jalter. Jolter, no play. This should be game set match here for Jolter at least. Let's see. Second highest attack out of all servants, highest attack of all RT egos, exact HP values both Mina and maximum with Sun. First servant that uses different sprites in my room. Maybe the Grand Order wiki isn't the one I need. Let's try the Type Moon wiki. That maybe will give me the answers I so seek. To load. It's being very laggy. Well done, Jeanne. Well done. You defeated your evil self. Woo! King Protea. On the Type Moon Wiki. Ooh, a heart. I don't know how many of those I have. I think I have plenty, though. So well appreciated. It is sadly unnecessary. No way.
Well, looks like we lost. But then again, I suppose there was only so far I could go as a jester. What a shame. Maybe we should invite someone more fun to join our little party. Then again, maybe the counterforce went on easy on us putting me against you. Not at all. If anything, I think it was dreadfully cold-blooded decision. This Lord guy seems like a real sadist if you ask me. After all, if I hadn't been here, that woman we with would have never admitted defeat. The fact that you and I are equally matched means that she only has herself to blame if she loses. Oh, now I see. Well, there you have it, Master. I'm so terribly sorry. It may not have looked like it, but I really was doing my best out there, you know.
Oh, it shouldn't have been possible for me to lose. You lost your power. I was the one who took it. I didn't defeat you alone. We did it together. Yes, I did end up creating you, but I don't regret that at all. Instead, I was happy to know I was actually the sort of person who wanted to live on more than anything. Happy to know I was the sort of ordinary person who felt joy at seeing others come to her rescue. So I was genuinely happy to see that Master didn't think twice about saving me. I didn't fight as a holy maiden, I fought you just as another servant whom I won. That's all there is to it. This isn't about faith, how weak or strong it might be. What a disgrace. Guess this really is it for me. Nothing I did worked out right, to the end. I don't know if I'd say that. I did acknowledge you as the darkness that exists inside me. You're another side of my heroic spirit. You could end up being registered as an anti-heroic spirit. Who knows, maybe there will come a time when your power will be exactly what it is necessary to save the day. Is that supposed to be a joke? I'd rather disappear forever than get dragged around with something like that. But I have no choice. I can at least change my class first. I'm not cut out to be a ruler.
No, you're not. Even it makes you so much more mellow.
That brings my story to a close, Master. Thank you for everything, sincerely.
Yeah, this is probably all my fault some way or another.
Yes, it may well be. But isn't that how it is with friends and allies? I know I've made plenty of troubles for you before. Besides, it's like I said earlier. This made me really happy. I was so happy I got to see you running to save me. No other reward could possibly compare to that. That goes for you too, Mephistopheles. I was so happy you came to save me.
Really, I'm not used to this sort of thing, so I'm not quite sure how to respond to that. But as long as you enjoyed yourself, that's all that matters, even better if it made you smile. It really is fun being a servant. This little adventure truly was like a dream come true, so well to speak. Well, see you later.
Whatever that you might be, devil or otherwise, there's nothing more beautiful or fun than joining forces and fighting together.
True enough.
Alright, Master, what do you say we awaken from this dream? Your journey to protect humanity is still far from over, after all.
Indeed. It's a long road ahead, especially if this takes place all after the First Singularity. And so ends one of the stories of Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne would go on to experience many things, and eventually an avenger of her would be born as well. But that is the story for another time. Another time, another place. Okay. Okay, so 3. King Protea is made of 3 Earth Mother goddesses. Tiamat, Airavata from Indian mythology, and Titania, the Titan. Okay. I don't know all their counterparts, but that is Jeanne's new interlude completed. We will now move on to the next shortest one, which is Lip. So, on guest servant who is unknown, how mysterious. But we will, of course, be bringing our own Lip in on the action here. She's NP2, level 80. Fairly strong, you know? Fairly strong. But yeah, let's get this party started. This Lip will probably be better served with Merlin's little boosting. Ooh. Interesting intro. Hey, we're in a computer again! Look at all these... Wait. What kind of mana prisms are these? Are these the mythical, unregistered spirit origins? But I'm back in Seraph. Yay! Huh? You know, this is Seraph, and here I thought I'd erase those memories. Seems to be even rare, Senpai, than I thought if you're able to break the fourth wall. Yes, I'm the rarest of Senpais. Then again, maybe you just downloaded info about the Seraph unconsciously when you formed your contract with Lip. And now you remember this place the same way you remember a bad dream. Well, I can probably let that slide. I do love enforcing my rules, but I also love spunky masters who go around breaking them. It's kind of like how a cat enjoys toying with a mouse who struggles to make it fun. Anyway, that's enough setup. Welcome, castaways of the digital sea, to the Spiritron virtual world. I'm BB, the high-grade AI that keeps humanity healthy, here to serve as your guide. Those of you who already know me will no doubt be thinking, you again, now what have you done? Those of you who don't know me, I want you to gasp in surprise at this beautiful angelic kohai sweeping into joining in the depths of hell. Okay, okay. Speaking of unregistered origins... yeah, this is a lot to take in, you know. Huh? You don't know how you got here. You thought this was supposed to be Lip's interlude, not mine. Now who's breaking the fourth wall? Now who's breaking the fourth wall, BB? Rolled 300-something St. Quartz to get to your summer Lip. 3 more Ruler Torias. Damn. But Summer Melt isn't NP2. Good lord, how rare is she? Making yours NP3, NP6. You have achieved that, which only the truest of whales actually see. You have obtained an unregistered spirit origin, Phoenix. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Woo! Congratulations! Now you just need 9 more for it to actually matter, which is so dumb. Let me just say, it is so stupid it takes so many unregistered spirit origins to get a servant. So dumb, you know? I mean, like, it should just be 1-to-1, you know? Also, I love this music. It's so nice. Oh, Master, how could you? First you shamelessly pursue me, make me bring you all the way to this secluded spot where no one will bother us, and then you just forget? What happened to the monstrous libido? Here you have this scrumptious gourmet banquet before you. Now you're telling me you'd rather go eat some grass? Well then, I guess we're just gonna have to do something about that, my little idiot of a master. This calls for drastic measures. Best song in CCC? Yeah. Get ready for my patented awakening beam. Kazap, flashback music, go! Awakening beam. So the beams begin already. Already, the beams have begun. Already. Yeah, 10 is a joke. It should just be a 1-to-1 ratio. Yes, that would make whales just, like, not need... I mean, okay, I can see why it's not a 1-to-1 ratio, I suppose. Because if it was a 1-to-1 ratio, then realistically enough, you would just need 5, maybe 10 to get a new 5-star servant that comes out. 10 depending on if it's, like, around a holiday season where they sometimes release 2, like with summer. It would be a little bit cheesy, you know, just Oh, so that's a new one. I already spent a bunch of money a while back, you know. So just give me. Here's 5 of these. I'll take 5 of those. Thank you. Bye. It would be a little bit ridiculous, but 10 is just outrageous. That's 2 other 5-star servants at NP 5. That's no. You seem down, Lip.
Well, I'm not. Really. Sure, my shoulders are a little stiff and some of the more sensitive people have been annoying me. And I keep worrying about how much larger I might get if my spirit origin keeps growing. But that's all. Just your basic, ordinary, run-of-the-mill anxieties. It's nothing you need to concern yourself with, Master.
Well, I mean, I've been told I give a good shoulder rub. I would be glad to rub your shoulders, Lip. And if you need to talk, I'm happy to listen. I'm a great listener, after all.
Thank you, Soul. I really appreciate that. But I promise it's no big deal. I've just been wondering if I'm really all that helpful. I know I'm stronger than the other servants, but I'm also a lot less mobile and agile. So I might find myself thinking that if I could change that, I could handle battles all on my own. I know how much commanding so many servants at once tires you out, so I'd love to be able to help you with that.
Aww, you're so thoughtful, Lip.
Honestly, I don't know what everyone else is doing here. It's not like they're any help. I think they have a lot of nerve using up your magical energy as weak as they are. Plus, they act all high and mighty just because they had to get here before me. Who do they think they are? The whole idea of seniority mattering is stupid. You'd think they'd be ashamed of showing them up so badly if we were just born recently.
Lip is being a little bit aggressive here.
Not to mention, they've been teasing me again lately.
BB has future knowledge and knows that Lostbelt's coming. I do. That's not really a spoiler to me because I do know that. Well, the summer events aren't story, so I did spoil myself with bits and pieces of the various summer events. So I know that Summer 3 were trapped in a time loop because BB doesn't want us to experience the Lostbelts. So, much like she tried to keep her senpai on the moon, trapped in literal null void area, where she could only crawl on the hands and knees and stuff, she decides to make us trapped in an endless time loop of a nice summer vacation. BB sure has learned more about hospitality, hasn't she? I mean, can you imagine if that was the punishment zone or whatever it is? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched the CCC playthrough in CCC when she captures you, where rather than it's just that wide empty space with nothing, it's just a nice tropical resort that keeps repeating itself, you know? That would be so much nicer.
I've been doing my best to learn my mistakes and not go around breaking so many things, but I'm sorry, it's nothing. Please just forget about it. The point is, my problems are simple and boring. I can do something about. No, I have to do something about them myself, so I will, and I'll be my old self by tomorrow. I promise. Huh? Well, what? That's weird. I just got really dizzy.
Uh-oh.
Hey, no, Soul, don't. I can't hold myself up anymore. If you try to support me from the front.
Oh no. We're not in Seraph, are we?
Oh gosh, Soul just fell in. Baby, you're the last person I want to ask, but I need your help.
Okay, so... I mean... Yeah, I totally get... I should have realized where we were, really. At the sight of all these blue prisms. I really should have realized that we weren't on Seraph. No. No, we were not on Seraph. We're in a place a lot of people probably wish they could be. There, they're all caught up. Now do you get what's going on? Inside Lip's breast valve. Lovely. Bingo, you're trapped deep within Lip even as we speak.
Fancy usually looks more like a dump than where they toss the royal family coffins, but I thought you could feel more at home if I give it a serif-style makeover. Still, what's with this place? I thought Prince Valley was just a term for clearage, not an actual valley. I know there are plenty of big boob lovers out there, but this is ridiculous. Hasn't our designer ever seen a real woman? As an AI myself, I find it atrocious. What sort of demon came up with a skill in such poor taste?
You?
How could you say that? Sure, I may have personally been responsible for Lip's creation, but I wasn't being malicious with her character design or anything. I just poured everything I disliked about myself into her. And added a fourth dimensional pocket in her rack because I thought it'd be funny.
Okay, that definitely sounds like something BB would do. That definitely is something BB would do.
Alright, escaping should be the priority. I know that. Bluntly, ending up in Lip's Valley is a one-way ticket to the trash heap. What gets thrown in here can't return to reality. You're doomed to live out the rest of your days wandering around in here without even a sweet embrace of death to bring you comfort. Just kidding, that was the old Lip.
Wish you could save it sleep time. That's alright, fun, no issues. You get your sleep, man. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice chatting with you, you know? Very nice chatting with you.
After she was given that miraculous second chance, she took a hard look at her own monstrous nature, reflected on it, learned from it. And now she can at least pull her contracted master back out.
But what about you, BB?
Not so fast. You didn't think I'd let a juicy situation like this slide, did you? I mean, now that you're here, don't you want to see how deep this valley goes? And her girl's got things she wants to keep hitting. What's she really like? Her weaknesses? Her turn-ons? Well, here in our world, we call those places our secret gardens. Back on the far side of the moon, we were supposed to uncover each other's secret gardens, understand them, and accept each other. How embarrassing. Of course, as the world's most perfect kohai, I didn't have any such weakness myself, but that's a story for another time. In your case, learning about Lip's SG will make you both as master and servant even stronger. So what do you say? Don't you want to find out Lip's juiciest secrets, in particular the ones of her secret garden, masochistic nature? The whole reason Lip hasn't been herself lately is because that particular secret garden has been out of whack. That would be a bit about her having to do something with her problems herself was actually part of the problem. I mean, why should she do it when she's got a perfectly capable master here to lean on? I say you two should face what's in Lip's heart together. Do that, passion of the alter ego is bound to get even stronger.
Well, if it will make her stronger, I suppose I have no choice.
Great, let's get this crazy escape room started. I already mapped out Lip's mind like a CPU. I call it the Sucker Labyrinth Light, a completely digital EEG for love and trauma. Don't worry, getting there will be a nice and gentle slope. All you have to do is keep making your way up. You might run into an obstacle or two along the way, but you'll need to get past them with his wisdom, bravery, and spunk. I'm sure you got those in spades. And what's this? Wouldn't it make more sense to go down if you're delving into secrets, or just going up just brings you to the surface? You sure are detail-oriented, aren't you? Look, this is just a skill, okay? It's way too soon for you to trapeze into her mind of relevant innocence and enhancing her noble phantasm. Once you're at that level, you and Lip will need to have a good long talk if you ever even think about doing that. For now, I'm going to go nice and easy on you, so this should just be the Sucker Labyrinth's newbie zone. Ready to enter a fleeting wonderland, little senpai?
So that little bit of dialogue was a hint out to her future one. So this is the skill, and eventually we'll get the noble phantasm.
Well, that didn't take long. Look out, Master. There's the Ruthless Band Brigade.
Servants.
Of course, we're inside Lip's mind after all. It's chock full of all the mental trauma she experienced at Chaldea. In this guy's case, she probably asked him to teach her how to play an instrument and now resents him for holding her to his high standards. Lip's not the type to forget a grudge, no matter how slight it might be. She's really good at repressing her feelings, too. Still, at least these guys should be easy to defeat. And since we can't go any further until we beat them, I'll do you a favor and step up to the challenge myself. Just sit back and enjoy the show your adorable kohai is going to put on for you, senpai.
Sadly, BB, you're in the back lines right now, so, you know. But I do wonder, I mean, I know Melt Virus got upgraded in an interlude, but I kind of want to do Melt Secret Gardens in this too. That'd be nice. Although I wonder if this is more of a hint that we'll be doing BB. Teacher Sleary opening, Teacher Sleary middle, Teacher Sleary end. These are a bunch of strong Slearys, yes, yes. Masochistic. And advice. Focus on the big guy. I need stars here. Ideally. I am hitting pretty well, though. I like how they all have different animations, too. That's pretty cool. Q A B. Give me them stars, Merlin. Give them to me. Hearts up. Hearts up. Now is the time. Not the ideal time, but it is the time. We'll save the... You know what? Just go all in. All in. No holding back. Brash Valley. Crash and Crush. And go, Lippy, go, Lippy, go! Even if Luke isn't supposed to be here, who cares about that, you know? Sadly, not a single crit from Lip, but it happens. One more, and we should do me some good. We could probably switch targets now. We can definitely switch targets now for the middle one. Wildfire. Just need you to hold out. No, wrong target. I forgot to switch targets there. That's my mistake. Oh well. It just guarantees that one's dead. And then invincibility. I have no idea if this guy can penetrate invincibility, and if he can, I'm... But I doubt he can. What are the odds, really? Although watching 3 noble phantasms in a row will get a little boring. Wow, these guys just don't want to crit at all, do they? Sadness. A tear down my face. Garden of Babylon. Jeez, they're never gonna crit again. Which is good for me, you know? Crunch. Lip's got an amazing look at it. Wow. That's admittedly a little bit sad. Lip. I mean, I guess she didn't have any buffs going, but still, Lip. They're stronger than that. Just draw the focus, I suppose. And... boop, boop, boom. Judah. Judah. And we got this time.
Hardly on.
Again, just a wee bit tired here, lads and lasses. Just a wee bit. I want to see how high Lip can hit. 92, not bad at all. 92 for neutral damage. Pretty good. Almost all buffs too, but beside the point. Alrighty. Battle Phoebe. And we get dun 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 a T.O.B. T.O.B. Gotta stay awake. Still got a fair bit to go. Berserkers this time. We have another guest servant. I will bring them along because why not? But we're gonna keep Lip in the front lines because it's her show. Still can't believe I'm walking around in her mind. It's insensitive and immoral, right? That's what the far side of the moon is all about. Looks like we've still got a little ways to go until the first real obstacle. Why don't we take advantage of this time to go over the finer points of what an alter ego is? First off, when I say alter ego, I'm talking about the servants that were born from me. Soccer series like Meltrilus and Passionlip. See, the original BB, the one I was copied from, went a little buggy once. Even though she was an AI, she tried to emulate humans. She attempted to remake the world to suit her own purposes just like they do. And to do that, she modified herself over and over. On the far side of the moon, where there's no concept of time. One day she tried leveling up again and again in void space before a certain master finished their 5th battle. Usually that kind of growth start should have been impossible. She was never designed to be expanded that way. Imagine trying to slap a combustion engine on a manual scooter and you have some idea of what it was like. Oh, that'd be insane. But even though she wasn't designed for it, BB kept adding engines to her tiny frame. She started with an engine for the same size scooter as her, then moved on to one for a motorcycle. Next she added a car engine, then one for a pickup truck, dump truck, private jet, battle cruiser. It was like looking at the engineer equivalent of a dumpster fire, or maybe cancer cells spreading throughout a host. But it still wasn't nearly enough to achieve her goal. She kept modifying herself more and more radically. A jet engine, an oil tanker, power plant, nuclear reactor, all sorts of engines her little frame was never built to support. She piled on one ill-fitting addition after another, and ended up turning into a gigastructure. By that point, her insides were a hot mess. Her human thought process was bound to get all screwed up. And that's what led to the birth of the Sakura 5. Somewhere along the way, BB got the idea to separate her expanding egos and functionalities from herself and make those into her assistants. When all was said and done, 5 alter egos had been born, 5 AIs created from BB's own emotions. Excuse me. Emotions she cut off from herself because she decided they weren't necessary. Well, not quite. She feared them because she couldn't control them any longer. Meltrilus, the alter ego of pleasure. Passionlip, the alter ego of love and hatred. Wonder when the 5th one will be made? Indeed. Wait, no, we have all 5. We have all 5 of the Sakura 5, actually, Deonta. And welcome, by the way. It is Melt, Lip, King Protea, Violet, and Amaryllis, I want to say, are all 5. Violet, the alter ego of purity. King Protea, the alter ego of desire. Kazura drop, that's it. And Kazura drop, the alter ego of affection. Every ego was born from BB's emotions, but Lip was one of the most dangerous. And I'm pretty sure that they've all been in the Foxtail. Or at least the remaining 3 have been in Foxtail. Because I want to say Violet is the main antagonist of Foxtail, And Kazura Drop, I want to say, has teamed up with Shinji in Foxtail. I want to say. I'm not 100% sure, though.
She refused to face her flaws, demanded unconditional love, and hated anyone who wouldn't give it all to her. Like they say, it's a thin line between love and hate. As an ego, Lip blindly loved and loathed whomever she set her sights on. Still, after a bunch of shit went down, she learned there's no such thing as unconditional love, and she's been working on accepting that.
She is a hard worker.
True, it just goes to show that if you want to be loved, it doesn't matter how cute you are. You still need the courage to put yourself out there, the sincerity to work on your flaws, and consideration for others. Of course, I've already got that sort of thing down pat. I'm always thinking up new ways to trip up humanity. What's with that look? You don't believe I have it all down? How do you know I was being serious? Uh-huh. That was whip creeping against an innocent female body if I ever heard one. Sounds like we're finally reaching SG territory. Come on, Senpai. I think we're about to see one of Lip's secrets for ourselves. Please, stop. I didn't do anything wrong. Why are you being so mean to me?
Shut up! What's with that flap? You're an embarrassment to the entire Shinsengumi. Not even Okita would ever let herself go that much. You're wasting your best weapon. A dumpling like you is all fat and no flavor. Only thing you're good for now is testing my new branding iron. It says incorrigible, the full moon glows in autumn and May of fire.
Please don't make me into roast dumpling. Now if you have to, please spare me that awful haiku.
This interlude was long, but not as long as Abigail's. Abby's got a long one. Ode to Joy.
That wasn't haiku, I was just thinking out loud. I could do way better than that if I put my mind to it.
Well, this is horrible. Why is he making Lip sit on the floor while he whacks her shoulder with a giant paper fan?
So Abby's got a long interlude. Lovely. But what are you doing, Vice Commander?
Shut up, can't you say I'm in the middle of an interrogation? Huh? Oh, it's you, Soul. What are you doing in this discipline room? A foot soldier like you doesn't belong here. Get back to your quarters. And don't tell anyone else what you saw here. As for the haiku, well, that sort of thing just slips out when the other soldiers aren't around.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing? Well, you know, come to think of it, what am I doing here? I remember I came here because I heard there were premium dumplings to be had. So am I holding a giant paper fan.
Do you like torturing people?
What was that? No, I don't. But I'm good at it. If the Shinsengumi needed someone tortured, I was the guy who did it.
You're sure about that? Because you're handling that paper fan like it's second nature. It's not that he took me prisoner out of nowhere. I thought he was nice at first since he pointed out my bad posture and said it would make my shoulders stiff. But after I talked a bit about how berserkers are just glass cannons, and now I have all sorts of defenses. And he doesn't have any way to defend himself even though battling really begins once stamina starts running low. And could you say he's just asking to get killed? He started going on about how slovenly I was.
Christopher Columbus was just nightmare fuel on fuel? I sadly don't have Columbus. Or at least I don't think I have Columbus. So I will not be experiencing that. And even if I did have Columbus, he's not been leveled up at all, so... Meh. I might actually look into Columbus's, because it might be a long time before I actually get him.
Aw, geez, Lip's tendency to rile people up without even trying strikes her again. So what, as the only in the battlefield, you couldn't stand to look at Lip and all her excess defense, chest padding?
Don't be stupid, what do you take me for, a girl with that cool black cape? I don't have any problems with her chest. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it 100. The problem is her pitiful posture. She's got first-class goods, but she can't show them off properly. If she did, I'd rank it 200 out of 10. It'd be the greatest thing ever. That's why I can't stand.
Oh, please don't hit my shoulders. Stuff is just melting away.
Oh, you masochist, Lip. Don't have Wu, nor Mordred, nor Jeanne. I do have Jeanne. I did just finish Jeanne's interlude myself. But sadly, Surfer Mo is the only Mo for me, and I don't think I have Wu.
At any rate, as long as I draw breath, I won't let anyone get away with not living up to their full potential. This is what's going to be with the Shinsengumi. Your black cape may be cool, but that doesn't mean I'll go easy on you if you get in our way. While I'm at it, I think I'll have Oki to start copying your diet. Maybe then she'll finally start filling out some.
Yeah, we gotta beat him. I had no idea that, Hijikata had such, preferences, let's say. No idea he had these kind of, thoughts, you know? It's definitely interesting. Holy cow, 500,000 health. Would be funny if Okitan had made the appearance. Yeah, that would have been good. Especially because it's the prime time for Okitan as well. I sadly don't have crit stars here. Otherwise, this would be a great turn for some shenanigans. Well, let's just have him focus lift down. For now. It's about to get worse. Ode to joy. He's still hitting pretty damn hard. Okay, this is the turn. Abby made sure work. Yeah, I could have brought Abby here as well, but for interludes and I like to use the servant that the interlude is about. At the very least, if I have them leveled up, that is. So, since I have a leveled up lip, I figured, you know, I may as well use my leveled up lip. She sadly doesn't get as much use as she should, and honestly, she's gonna get even less use when I fully level up Okitan. Okitan beats her out. But come the CCC event, if memory serves, Lip will have use. That crit, though, 280,000 points. That's the way, I like it, I think Lip just did a good work making short work of him as well. There we go. Goodbye, Hijikata. No more trying to No, there's no even quotations. He's legitimately trying to straighten Lip's posture. But for nefarious purposes. So do we praise Hijikata for this? For doing a good thing? Or do we scold him for doing a good thing for bad reasons? Or do we sick Okita on him? Mysterious Okita X. I guess it's option B or option C. We sick Okita. We're through. Okita, you bastard! Damn you, Okita!
I'm sorry for all the trouble. Our breast fiend has caused you. It's even hard for us to tell when he's joking, so must have been bouldering you. Again, I'm sorry.
Just striking him off.
What am I doing here? Is that you, Master? Is this a dream I'm having? The one where Prince Charming comes to save me when I'm in distress? I don't see how that could be. But if you're here right now, then... I don't know what's going on, but I must be dreaming. That means I should be able to have things here turn out just the way I want.
It's me. It's a me.
Hey, we were just getting to the good part. It might be dense, but you won't fool me this time. This is my mental world, the Master's a human. There's no he'd be in here.
Oh, but there is, how you ask, because I helped him get here.
Believe me, this is one and only soul, alive and in the flesh. Go ahead, pick your lazy ass up off the floor.
Good lord, baby!
And skate him yourself if you don't believe me. Besides, Soul wouldn't even be right here right now if it wasn't for you. As if it wasn't bad enough, you slipped and fell on top of him. You just had to go and send him tumbling into your oversized breast valley. So watch it, okay? If I hadn't been here, you'd have been in a real mess of things, Soul included. No way, this is really you, Soul. But this is my mind, not breast valley. I know they're both digital spaces, but how? Well, that was all me. I set it up so you're on your way out to the valley. You took them straight to your mind dungeon. After all, there shouldn't be any secrets between a master and his servant, right? So just resign yourself to the fact that there's no getting off this emotional roller coaster now. What kind of shocking revelations does the next SG have in store about Lip? I can't wait to find out. Oh gosh, please don't, it's too embarrassing. Baby, why do you have to stick your nose into things now, you big jerk?
Aw, poor Lip. Lip, you just love to bully her sometimes. Poor Lip. Next up, quite the variety of servants. I have freedom of control for who I bring in, though. I think I will bring in... Let's just bring in the first archer we saw, and we will... Swippity swap things around. Ishtar mainly because I see there's an archer and I'm afraid for Lip. I am very afraid for Lip's sake. This one is hellish. Good to know, Deontay. Thank you very much for letting me know. And now we're on the way to the exit.
Now I see. I'm sorry for the trouble my real self caused you. I'm gonna live for my second secret garden, so I don't know how much use I can be. But I'll do the best I can to help you get back out, soul. Although, I don't see why Baby is here too. And why is she even acting like my mother now? Anyway, she can buzz off for all I care. Stupid incisive Baby, stupid nosy nurse. And he's doing more harm than good. She's just a cruel AI who doesn't know the difference between caring and controlling. And when she realizes her chair hates her treatment, she can't stop herself. Can you imagine getting so swept up in your own desires you lose sight of everything else? It's pathetic. She loves to call me dense, but what am I supposed to do about it? If I'm dense, the only possible explanation for it is that I got it from her. If she wants me to wise up, then she better step and fix her own issues first.
Damn, Lip! You're spitting fire!
Of course, we know she'll just bug out the more she tries to fix herself. She never was very smart.
God damn, Lip! Jeez! Assertive Lip for... Yeah, never seen you this aggressive.
Much as it pains me to say, given now she's one of our own old girls, this is Passion Lip's true nature, or at least one side of it.
To waver. Uh-oh.
Masochistic nature might be pretty horrid skill that makes you an object of derision for existing, but it's not like there's no reason at all for it. The person at the center of it is still at least partially responsible. No, I'm not. I didn't do anything wrong. I've been doing a lot of self-reflection, you know. I've stopped depending so much on others. I'm doing things for myself. I'm learning how to grow every day. Right, Soul? I have grown, haven't I?
You sure have. You sure have.
See, I'm not the same old Lip who just got bullied for existing anymore. I've mentally grown up a whole bunch. In fact, I'll say right now, I'm officially leaving my masochist nature behind forever. Yikes, I didn't realize her head had gotten as big as her chest. No wonder she hasn't been feeling right. RSGs may concede secrets and weaknesses, but they're not flaws. Not to mention she evidently doesn't even understand that personalities don't change on a dime. Still, I'm sure it won't be long before reality slaps her back down. For now, I see our next obstacle.
Might as well do the same for Merlin, too.
From here on, you and Lip can do all the fighting. And how far will Lip and our good girl act take you? I look forward to finding out from my director's chair.
Oh boy, I look forward to this. This is gonna be fun.
Looks like we're in some kind of plaza. I don't see any reliefs.
Reliefs?
Oh, I'm in the sacre labyrinth. Reliefs are the world's edges that block off the exits. They're kind of like a girl acting as labyrinth chorus engraved to the wall at the same time. But that doesn't matter right now. This is far side of the moon anyway, so please just forget I said anything. That's right, this is a simplified sacre labyrinth. You won't find any Venus statues here. But that's not to say there aren't some other guards around. Take a look over that way, Soul. Damn, we're just getting to the good part. Where that overgrown freak go anyway? Thought someone so huge managed to hide just because I took my eyes off her for a second. Well, no, I'm just too pissed off to give up. You didn't let her get away because you felt bad for her or anything like that, did you? How about you, middle child? I bet you're the kind of goody two-shoes who goes around putting beach turtles back in the water, aren't you? That's not true. I just get upset as anyone else. Well, maybe I did feel a bit bad for her. I agree that letting her servant run free will do Chaldea no favors. She must be dealt with. It goes against my own beliefs gang up on an opponent, but I'm willing to bend the rules in this case. Let's go after her. For that matter, I think the three of us make for a rather fair fight, wouldn't you agree, Para? Indeed, our patience has its limits. She's gone too far. I can no longer have her career against a foul mouth. Oh, sorry, you're so small I didn't see you. Too bad you weren't born a boy, huh? When she said those things to me, I understood what it meant to put on airs. I'll not be satisfied until she has been duly punished.
Another interesting assortment, huh? So I wonder, were these things that Lip actually... Did she actually say that to her? Because this is Lip's mental landscape, so... there you are, you overgrown freak. How dare you run away before I'm done whipping you? What, you're not scared now that you've got a guy backing you up? If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a girl who can't fight her own battles. Well said. What sort of tank are you hiding behind someone else? You do not see me doing that, do you? You there, you should know that the lady hanging behind you right now is positively overflowing with issues. If you truly care for her, you should let her face corporal punishment. By facing corporal punishment, we force me to string her up. Say the word, I shall exercise her excess patting myself. One must fight fire with fire and venom with venom. Long if I have bemoan my serpent's curse, but if it will help me vanquish my foe today, I'll be grateful. Oh no, it's... I'm sorry, have we met? None of you was really all that memorable, so I don't recall. You'll explain after this fight? Fair enough.
Well, she's so dead, I'm not usually into having other women wait on me, but...
You're not?
Well, not that much, but in her case, I don't know. There's just something about that woman that makes me want to torment the hell out of her. I create like Lady Lip, my karma causes me to burn, places torture at others' hands, and for some reason I'm overcome with the desire to make her bawl her eyes out. I shall steal her away her skills, steal away her noble phantasm, and send her off to Paris so and to lose some of that monstrous weight. I wouldn't go that far, all I wish is for her to be more careful with her language, and yet, every spy bone in my body is calling for me to punch this abomination. What sort of outfit is that anyway? I must wear something with that flower motif, at least make it a lily. I'm sorry, Soul, I don't know why it came to this, but looks like they want to fight. I hate dealing with weaklings, they never know when to give up. Oh, but don't worry, this might take some time, but I'll add as quickly as I can. That should be a good way to blow off some steam.
Jeez, masochistic Lip is also a little bit arrogant, you know? Just a slight bit arrogant. Okay, so I'm guessing it has something to do with Maeve here and her stunning. You should roll for Maeve to do her interlude. I really kind of want Maeve as well, but I don't know when a good time to try and go for her is. Holy crap, Dion. The spoiled eldest, the cute second, and the similar third. Okay, let's start with Mana Burst. And then Tactician's Advice. And then a BAQ. There's the Orochi. Beautiful appearance. And ouch. Okay. Let's go. The banners after the Christmas lottery. Okay. I might have to keep an eye on what my situation looks like around that time, so far as courts. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to be going for Bradamante yet or not. I haven't made that decision. Boost Lip, I think. And then a doot. Let's go! Let's go, Lip and Ishtar. Okay. Come on, Ishtar, you can do it. Ishtar has definitely grown on me. Hopefully you can get her MP5. MP5! Ooh. I still haven't gotten anybody MP5. Though, to be completely honest, ever since the disaster of a failure at getting King Hassan to MP5, I kind of gave up on going for MP5 with anybody. That's what you were talking about with Waver. I see. Yeah, ever since that disaster of failing to get King Hassan to MP5, my MP5 ambitions have sort of slowed down drastically, you know? So, I mean, like, I I don't see the point really in doing it. Because I had almost 1,500 quartz saved up for dang NP5 King of Sun. I got the first one so quickly and then he never came back. Never came back. So sadness. We should have this here. There goes Dion, and here goes Maeve. Good night, Maeve and Dion. Alrighty. Bond 3 Jack. It unlocks her interlude. Jack kills Jack. That'll be something for the future. Future. And the final part of Lip's interlude. Unknown guest servant against an unknown enemy. Let's bring Merlin to the forefront here, and away we go. And now, here we are, making the way to the out. I know how you feel, Master, your exhausted body and soul. I'll admit I underestimated Lip's pheromones. Once Maeve's group was out of the picture, I never thought we'd then run into Giles, Anne, Mary, Arjuna, Martha, the lion, the elephant, the sheep, Helena, Semiramis, Abby, Anderson, Ben K, Caligula, Phantom, the pitch black puppy boy, McEllytron, and the smart Gil. And from all these other presences, I'm sensing it doesn't look like they're anywhere near out of the woods yet. That's my alter ego for you. Yeah, I know. I haven't done Jack's interlude. I mean, to be honest, I didn't upgrade Jack for the longest time because of that spook she gave me. Oh, Jack. While she is a great murder doctoroo, I still held the very slightest grudge against her. And I still do hold a slight grudge against her. I do. As an event planner myself, I do have to give her prompts for the way she causes chaos wherever she goes. I'm glad you're happy about this, because I'm sure not. I'm doing my best to bite my tongue so nobody picks on me, but they just keep coming by the truckload. Did everything like this happen at Chaldea? Yes, that's all my past trauma coming back to haunt me. The real me doesn't remember them very well, but some details may be a bit off. But that's basically how the other servants have always gang up on me. Isn't it awful? That's what I have to deal with all the time, and I don't even bother them like Bibi does. And so you can see she has absolutely nothing in the way of self-awareness. It's like she doesn't even realize her thoughtless remarks are what sets these people off. Yeah, she definitely gets that from you, Bibi. Hey, I'm nothing like Bibi. You take that back, Soul. Bibi's perfectly small is obnoxious and sneering, while mine is meek and adorable. I forgot how rough it was seeing an unabashed dark side up close like this, especially when the girl it belongs to is so clueless. Even if it is just your second SG ego speaking, there's no way your contracted master should completely outcover her for this. Yeah, that does. Since we're coming up to the endgame here, I'm just going to let that one slide. So, this is Lip's biggest problem. This lack of self-awareness, along with the torment me vibe, which can't help but radiate, only makes her masochistic nature even stronger. And this is who she is. It's not the kind of thing you can fix in a day. Well, in her case, it's not the kind of thing she can ever fix. However, the good news is that her masochistic nature doesn't need to be fixed because it's not negative. That's where Lip went wrong, thinking of this SG as something that needed to be hidden or corrected. As her master, I hope you can understand and accept that. If you tell her you don't mind her masochistic nature at all, or that you like her just the way she is, it ought to help out a lot. My alter ego's secret gardens lie beyond the walls we put up in our hearts. Once you come to know and accept her secrets, that's when the Sakura series alter ego really shines. Though, of course, as the Sakura series goes, Lip and Melt are pretty easy to read. Lip's skin might be highly sensitive, but she's oblivious when it comes to other people's feelings. Meltrose, on the other hand, can barely feel anything on her skin, but she's as sharp as a tack on other people's feelings. I know, that's so sad! Poor Melt! Poor Melt! Why can't she feel? Poor Melt. Poor Melt. You're saying something nice about me. Do you relish to bring up Melt now, Bibi? I sure did. Thanks to all my babbling, you didn't even notice that we'd reached our destination. Alright, Soul, take a look at your next arena. That is the last obstacle of this simplified Sakura labyrinth as well as the text of it. For our final scene, I call the song essential around to teach Lip a lesson about being so self-centered. No. Don't tell me. No. Melt. Why do I have to fight Melt?
And not just her, she's also joined by everyone's favorite mastermind in Third Humanity, BB. Oh, BB. You didn't think I was really gonna help you out for nothing, did you? This isn't just an act I put on so I could give Lip the lesson she needed. And you, my little soul, were nothing more than the cared means leader to the class. Yes, that's about the size of it. Looks like you've been up to some real nonsense again, Lip. Well, you can't get away with this crap forever. Our resources are too damn precious to waste like this. Can't believe you went around and called Melt. Now that, as I said earlier, problems aren't the sort of thing you can fix in a day. But, say for the sake of argument, she witnessed her beloved master getting killed right in front of her own mind. Don't you think that would shock her into straighten her out her act at least a little bit?
Is that what you think? It's not what I think! What am I thinking this is?
Which is why I decided to bring in a professional to finish the job. There's only so much amateurs like Maeve can do to really put the screws to Lip after all. But if Lick's exact opposite, Melt was aka the alter ego of pleasure, aka the sadist prima with the sadistic secret garden, or to carve up Lip's precious master. Forget it, I'm out of here. So you're not going to carve him up? This is your once-in-a-lifetime chance to do anything we want without approval.
Oh, Melt. Oh, thank you, Melt. Thank you so much. I knew I could count on you.
Are you freaking kidding me? I already do what I want when I want. I couldn't care less about you, whether you approve.
That applies to me, too. You know, BB. She hasn't carved me up yet, but, you know.
At least I'm not feeling it. I do love beating up on people, but I have no interest in beating up on myself. Besides, isn't being the bad guy more your thing? Calais made any of us lose touch, Mother. I'd say it's you for trying to pawn your duty off on your own daughter, wouldn't you? Oh, I'm gonna need skin grafts after that burn. Alright, Lip, you don't need my grief or my help at this point, so I'm out. Sorry for bothering you. Oh, thank you for understanding how I feel. So I do want you to share my secrets with you. But I would have sooner died to let her see them.
It's definitely the second one. Most definitely the second one. Because I honestly, I don't think that Melt sees Lip as a rival. Although I think Lip sees Melt as one. So let's be honest here.
Yes, that was probably most of it, but there was still some beautiful sinisterly love in there. I can't believe the guest of honor canceled on me at the last minute after I went to all this trouble of setting the stage. It makes me so sad, but that doesn't mean she was wrong. Making a bad situation worse and kicking someone when she's down are what I do best. Really, now that I think about it, why shouldn't I get to do whatever I want with my own alter ego? I don't need any broken-ass AI who can't even determine my own effectiveness worth a damn, so I'll just melt you down, master and all. Lip will be off to the scrap heap, and Soul will finally come to an ignominious end. What, do you think that's a bit extreme? Well, of course it is. I do like teasing humanity, but I love tormenting myself even more. I think I'm gonna let Soul die for that completely sensible reason. You got another thing coming. Besides, now I'm really mad. I can forgive a lot of things, but bringing Melt was a bridge too far. You handle the orders, Master, please. Let's teach BB a lesson ourselves.
Hey, we're fighting BB again. Thank God it's not making us fight Melt. I don't know what I would do. I can't bear to raise arms against Melt. I cannot. Although I will have to come Summer 3 now that I think about it. Okay, thank God. I was worried that we were going to be seeing a break bar here. Sadly, however, I don't have Ruler Martha to issue some corrective disciplining to BB here. Sad to say I don't. Although, even if I did, I would use her anyway, so... You know... Oh, definitely do this here. And a BAQ. So... BB will get her Noble Phantasm off first. Good hits, Lip. Good hits. Carleon. No idea what the hell is going to happen. I'm sorry, that name you just said, it's blurred out from my eyes. I've made a pact with myself to never acknowledge that name. No, you cursed BB! How dare you stun Waver? Make an illusion! Cursed BB. But yeah, Kiara is, without a doubt, my most hated of all servants. I wouldn't burn her just because I've never burnt a single servant. But she would likely sit in my second archive until the end of time itself. Before I actually utilize her. Alright. Let's get this party started. All the buffs on Lip. But her NP is gonna rock the house. Ba-ba-bum. By the way, Deontay, about how long would you say Abby's interlude is, like, story-wise? Because, I mean, the first node is all story I saw, but beyond that, I don't know. Unless we, ooh. If we're forced to use Kiara at any point in time, I don't know. I really don't know how I would react to that. I well and truly don't. You brought an interesting question to my mind. How will I act if I'm forced to utilize the one I hate most? Reading 2 fights and more reading dislikes it. I may have to hold off on Abby's interlude then. Because Lips alone took more than half an hour, so that means that Abby's probably will as well. Well, that's sad. We can actually be good with this. Also, I somehow made it above the crit star limit. Evasion. Ha! Two of them. Yeah, so it might be after Lip's interlude, we'll possibly save Abby's for another day. Much as I don't want to. The question is when. Because we're likely to get the Lostbelt next week sometime. Not sure when exactly, to be fair. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday, though. I would hazard the guess. Yeah, I gotta go for the Pure Buster. Press red and it's dead. That old adage. 24, 26, 26. Not bad at all. This is actually a fairly difficult fight using just Lip, you know? Again, we press red and it's dead. This time with a little bit more oomph to it. Because we'll throw in a Noble Phantasm first. Yes. $29, $14, $34. Ooh, very close there, Lip. Very, very close. It was annoying even with Okitan. Okay, yeah. I will probably end up doing Abby's interlude another day then. So we'll finish off lips, and then we will probably end up calling things. I might even just make next week a full FGO week, because we're gonna get the Lostbelt. So, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing. I could do Okitan, or Okitan. I could do Abby's, I could do maybe Jack's interlude, I suppose. There's plenty. I have plenty of interludes and rank ups to do that I could do to fill the time. Jack is almost MP, or is almost Bond 4. Almost MP4. I mean, that's not wrong either, but it's not exactly right. And we slaughtered the baby. Or not. Just kidding, did you really think you could get rid of me that easy? I can do anything in digital worlds, including cheating to give myself infinite lives. I swear you really are a useless sucker if you didn't realize even that. The only way to purge me from digital space is to trash the process for the entire zone. And that pitiful performance won't help you escape. Now face your punishment for defying your god. I can't. I really don't think I can take any more of this. Stop it, BB. I'm already running my self-maintenance routine. No more external commands, especially not from humans. I'll decide what to do with you once I finish processing Passion Lip. Now sit down and shut up. I knew it. I knew I could never be as badass as Melt. True. All I can do is sit here and suffer. I'm weak. Useless. Not true. Although that's strange, even though it hurts like hell. It also feels like I'm bursting with power. Spartacus. That's it. That's your true power, SG2. The power lip's been repressing to keep up a good girl act. It's completely absurd that you've been keeping that under wraps. You have to fall before you can stand. You gotta be losing before you can turn things around. You must build up some emotion when you're being tormented. Now's the time to unleash it, physically. That way I see it, your greatest strength, or put another way, your most terrifying attribute, is your ability to turn pain into power. I see. Makes sense. Please don't say things like that in front of Master. Stupid, stupid, stupid BB. But he'll promote you. Huh? Oh shit, I'm glad I went this way I wanted. I'm glad this went the way I wanted, but I wasn't expecting to take it head on. Silly BB. Well, that happened. Indeed, that happened. Well, that Romancio was powerful enough to burst up this whole zone. But hey, at least you get it now, right? Masaki's nature isn't just about enduring pain. Your true power is in the explosive force that comes from enduring that pain. You can't keep that pain hidden from anyone else, from yourself. Oh, after all, you're never gonna be a better heroine than me, just trying to be a teacher's pet. Your denseness is what makes you you, so I hope you'll stay that way forever. That's all I've got to say. Oh, don't worry about Soul. He'll get booted back to reality space in a minute or two. The real you just succeeded at salvaging from your scrap heap. Don't you want to thank her, Lip? No, I thank her. I'd have solved this problem all on my... No, I guess I couldn't have solved it all on my own. Not to mention I end up having some way more embarrassing parts exposed. Still, I guess she was right. I can't force myself to be someone I'm not, especially if it only makes trouble for you. So I'm sorry, Soul, but this is who I am. Pessimistic, dishonest, heavy, troublesome. So please call me when I'm misbehaving. Will still be my master even with all my faults? Of course. Then I guess I'd better not let you down. Please take good care of my real self. We may still have a lot to learn, but I promise we'll work as hard as we can to catch up to everyone else. So until we do, I hope you'll hold my hand. As long as you're by my side, I think you can find a way to change who I am. Isn't it instant death for anybody who holds your hands? Or touches them, even? And you're re-uploaded to the real world. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad I managed to salvage you. Are you hurt? Are you injured? Are you feeling alright? You are okay, right? Yes? Oh, thank goodness, what a relief. Once again, I'm so sorry, Soul. It's all my fault. You were almost trashed and crushed. I guess you must really hate me now.
We want to keep the warrants and we'll drop them in a garbage dump. But don't worry, I'll stay away from you from now on. I'll just hide in one of Calthea's corners and live out the rest of my materialization as a rogue servant doing what I can't help from the shadows.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice in there, you know?
Really? I don't know all that much about my body, so I thought you must have hated it in there. But I can tell you're not lying. You must have been through a lot since I asked Bibi to help you. But you're still holding my hand. And on top of that, I'm feeling great. It's all thanks to you, Soul. I bet I could take on anyone right now. Would you like to go to the simulator and see? I'm really feeling popped up for some reason. I wonder why.
What? Who for the opponent?
Don't worry, I've got that covered. I know plenty of other students who will be willing to fight. There's Maeve, Dion, Periso, Hijikata. I'm sure there'd be lots of others if I asked. I'm sure I'll end up losing in the end, but that'll be fun too. Okay, let's go, Master. I'm going to make you proud of me as a servant.
Aw, Lip. Such a sweet girl. Sadly, she is not waifu. She is not. And that makes Masochistic Nature A to Masochistic Nature A+, which I already went over when I was checking out Lip's profile. So, I do believe that is going to be where we call today's stream. We didn't manage to get to Abby's interlude, but it sounds like that is a very long one, so that will have to be for the future me to worry about. So for now, I think I will call this one here. So, first off, thank you all so much for coming out. I do hope that you enjoyed this stream. It was certainly fun chatting with you all and to experience Lip's secrets, I suppose. Jeanne's was a nice little conclusion to her little Singularity series. It would have been nice if there was a bit of a strengthening to go along with it, but I'm not really sure what more they could strengthen with her. I mean, maybe Revelation giving a crit buff as well, but who knows? Future, who knows what the future may hold. Once again, thank you so much for coming out. I do hope you enjoyed. I'm going to head out myself, and I will see you at Friday's stream. So have a fantastic evening, everybody.